What's up, folks? Welcome back to another episode of my Byzantium playthrough where we're going to be forming the Roman Empire, and we're getting closer and closer. We already have influence on, I would say, the majority of the provinces required to form Rome. But I've been seeing Russia expand out into the East Asia, which is just so cool and exactly what we were hoping would be the case. If we look at the Orthodox map mode, Orthodox getting more and more powerful every day, self-autonomously expanding our religion for us with, of course, religious ideas, meaning that with quite some reliability he will convert those provinces because, of course, we are going to push on for the one faith achievement. Now, I've kept the game paused in between episodes, guys, and that is because I wish to declare on Savoy, which is actually part of the Empire. I did not realize, as Savoy typically does leave the Empire, but it is possible for them to rejoin. They were so small, they were seeking protection from the Emperor, it appears, and now they have actually reconquered their land. But that is exactly what we plan to do for our newly acquired subject. However, what I wish to do is actually enforce religion on him. And I think prestige is probably the best way to get... No, do we have truce? We should still have truce. Yes, we have truce, so we don't have to worry about his liberty desire. Let's quickly declare this war whilst we can. This is a fort level 4, but it's also in mountains. Very intriguing province. Definitely good to hold off the rest of Europe in a province like that. But honestly, there are not that many Europeans left that are actually threatening us. So we will be finding some nations of significance like the Netherlands, but it's not Holy War CV. Let's just declare this now whilst I can. And yeah. Let's go. Next up after this, going to be taking out the Pope some land in Italy. We do collect in Italy, and once our capital changes, we do collect in Genoa rather, and once our capital changes, we're not going to suffer a negative modifier at all for collecting there. So hopefully this one stack can do most of the work if we, especially if we, our subjects do well for us. But we will find out. Should definitely look at ticking up here as well. I've really been enjoying this game. We are a little bit boxed out here in Asia right now, but that's okay. Got to stop looking at these buildings, as we still have some loans to pay off, and inflation is an issue for us, so let's focus on that. Speaking of inflation, why is it going down right now? Buildings? Cool. We did get a weak claim. A decent ruler, especially the amount of admin he has, but he's the heir with a weak claim last episode. So we're going to try to manage that, considering our own ruler is fairly old. But that is certainly quite awkward. Wow, he's got... Oh, 4-6. Damn, he's got a good general as well. Actually, a greater general than our own. A little bit of an issue there, especially considering the terrain advantage. We really struggle to keep our army tradition up, even though I go from war to war to war, which is really the consequence of not taking defensive or quality. One of which I usually do take. Actually, for that reason, a lot of people give me grief for that decision, but I really value my army tradition. If you go ahead and take a look, you can see that it even gives a small amount of siege ability, which is just spectacular. I feel like the overall quality of army tradition is amazing, considering it gives generals and morale, manpower, etc., but also siege ability. I love our little, the huge amount, I don't know why I said little, of conversion rate that we have with our missionaries being Byzantium and religious ideas. Yay! Mission completed. Oh wow, so we get some legitimacy and prestige, both of which are perfectly appropriate right now. I kind of wish we did that when we had our low claim. That would have been really nice, but there we go. Beauty, mate. Apparently that's our only mission. I actually never really intended to take that province. I just kind of assumed that Russia would eventually take it, but if he does not expand, like at the moment he's guaranteeing them, he's kind of guaranteeing them to protect them, I would say. But yeah, we will have to expand, basically, to put it simply, if he does not do it himself. But I'm not doubting that he will yet. It's a long time to go. Beautiful. Yet another missionary and the yearly prestige. Tremendous amount of prestige. Now we've got a massive negative event, a woman scorned of -2, and we're barely losing any, even with that negative event, so that is great. I'm trying to slow roll this war. Just sit on this fort while we can. Oh wow, France moved. Really? He was getting close to taking that. Bit unfortunate, but there you go. Now we do get a little nice amount of income from our new subject, and that should improve here as we expand. Okay, we have barracks in each of these provinces. Some extra manpower would be nice. Going to put encourage local development here soon as well. If we were just rolling in cash, I'd be building cathedrals, more cathedrals for, the purpose that they serve. I've got to make sure also to check. Last episode, Spain became an invalid rival, which felt really bad, quite frankly. But I'm going to continue to check all the time. Each time we're at peace, that if he is valid again. Quite important, I suggest. I'm really hoping by some miracle he kind of becomes a valid Oh, Orthodox Zealots, that scared me. I hate going out to little islands, but Orthodox Zealots are fine. In our little Orthodox subjects provinces, don't care about that so much. Yeah, I'm hoping by some miracle that he does become a valid rival before we go in to kill him. That would be perfect. Get some power projection, because we're not going to be getting very much power projection at this rate, but, it's always a preference to keep it above 50, guys, for the one monarch point of each. Monthly, it really adds up, but at the end of the day, it could be worse. It's not exactly, a requirement. But it kind of is, lol, because it's just so effective. This stack might be larger than, 38,000. If they're all in one province, they might be larger than my army can handle. Why don't we move this guy over as well? Palatinate's maintaining emperorship. And soon, guys, in 12 years, we can begin integrating Austria. Now, I would really like to take Tyrol back, though, however. And Ulm appears to have pretty good diplomacy. He is allied to the Emperor himself. So, it might be just declaring a general war on the Empire might actually be easier than attacking Ulm directly, although the Reconquest, you know, is a nice CB. Oh, wow. Nice. Awesome. We don't have truce with Clemison. Oh, we do, apparently. Why do I have truce with you? I don't remember having truce with him. Maybe I'm dumb. Was it the Mamelukes? I think it might have been the War of the Mamelukes. Yeah, it was. And I didn't white peace him. Okay. Well, that's alright. Could fight this war. Considering our truce is so long, I think that's a good idea. What we can do is fight this war and not separate peace Clemison, but take a big chunk from this peace offer. Don't know how to say his name for the life of me, guys, but we can take another big chunk of Africa, which is nice. Morocco's got even more reconquest to be had. Okay. He lost more provinces to Clemison and has even more reconquest. Kind of keen to vassalize him as well, like I've always been talking about. But we do need to get rid of a Diplo slot at this point, as we have too many. Now, how much war score is that going to cost? It is just the 3 provinces here. Nice, not too bad. Oh wow, we lost Paris. Jeez, man. Good job defending your country, France. You know what? It's probably faster to just go for his capital. It's fort level 1. We could take that quickly. No. There's no reason to lose this fort. I'm just wondering now, how strong are the Netherlands? He is at Tech 18. What ideas do you have, mate? Defensive. General's not that flash hot. Land fire damage. Okay. We can take that guy out with our better general, right? No negative to rolls. Now I'm wondering if we take out his troops. Can we white peace? No. Austria's already on Savoy. A lot of these provinces here have very high development, so let's just go get the Netherlands out of the war. That will make this war nice and quick, I suggest. Getting him out. Probably a smart move. Faster than sieging back Paris, I suggest. Actually, stay on the coast, because it's got better supply there. Alright, very close to piecing out the Savoyan. How do you say them, guys? It's obviously the Savies. Confirmed. The Savies confirmed. $200 ducats there. Boy, the Netherlands are rich, man. Really, really rich. But I'm not complaining. Pay off those loans. We took an extra loan, so pay them babies off. His enthusiasm has somehow increased. Oh, wow. Really? We're still exiled. That's awkward. I should have walked into Champagne, I suppose. Some nice cash there as well. I'm keeping my troops around this area because I want to fight the Pope next. However, I should walk more troops all the way around. There are other rebel factions. Let's drill that army. I don't really seem to have a use of my diplomats, guys. Should I improve relations with Russia? Like, we're pretty much his only valid rival as well. He's doing so well, considering we fed him so much of this Russian Orthodox region. And we do have the Third Rome DLC installed, which has a tendency to make him quite stronger, to say the least. Alright, finally, this fool's done. Nice amount of cash to be had. And I plan to integrate this guy as soon as I can, in 8 years' time. I think that was, wait, that's 36, is it? Yeah. Alright, so it will slow down, you know, Austria because our reputation will be slower, but that's alright. I don't often mind if our reputation is low because we at least get some Diplo point, if that makes sense. Instead of, oh, what is this? 75 admin? Northern Italy. Is it going to make us have to take our own subject though? Because that will take ages to integrate. So Ferraria. It's good. I'm just going to look at it, guys, because the reality is none of these are good because we have truce with Tunis. So I'm just going to do that. It's the easiest way and we can re-roll. It's actually plausible. Wow. Sick. It's probably going to cost too much war score to take this in one war. God dang. Damn it. But that is such a nice mission. See, if it was split between more nations, like if this guy, Florence, was still up and running, even if it was a one province minor, etc., that would be good. I gotta be spending my military points where we can, guys, to increase our absolutism, because 50 is a long way away. And we should do that. -5 we'll have to do, because we're going to go in against some larger nations here. Well, that's awkward. I should keep this mission that we have, though. We're going to get our second thing completed here, which gives us Splendor at a faster rate after this war. Yeah, if I can't take it all in one go... Well, I can't be bothered talking about it. Let's just go to war, guys. I'm going to take truce time into consideration. And I want to take, if we can, one little province. Look how well he's converted up his provinces. I love it. Because of his religious ideas, and he's converting. Fantastic. I guess we'll take that. Turkish and Orthodox. So we can just go ahead and upgrade this guy. It's quite expensive. This advisor will pay himself off a little bit. Just such a good advisor, the trader there. So we'll hire that as well. Yep. Why don't we upgrade that one time? Alright. Not making all that much money right now, which is a little bit upsetting, but as we reinforce, we will be making more. Okay, so Liege will not back him up. Bohemia and Lithuania. Alright, let's use the correct CB. Probably a good thing that I have some troops in France to make sure that he does not go full potato. And let's go. We still have no war exhaustion. So aggressive expansion is an issue, but what I'm thinking is if we can't take it all in one go, then I'll take that to give us access and take you know, a small enough chunk to where I'm confident we will be able to take it next war. And in order to keep our truce time, not our truce, our truce time with the Pope not as high as it otherwise could be. Alright, so these Lithuania in particular is a complete pushover, but not too hard. Not sure what to do about our Liberty Desire with him. Yeah, I think this war will give us some prestige, so let's just do that for now. He gives us 3 ducats. Definitely worth doing that, I would say. Trying to catch these troops out, get us some more score. Oh no, is Brabant sieging these up? He is too. Let's take this province, as that will actually improve our economy while we're fighting this war. -2 to rolls, that's awkward. Help us out, allies. Oh wow, stack wiped. Was that a stack wipe? Seemed to last for a moment there, but still. Seemed to have stack wiped him. Fantastic, mate. Beauty. These bloody occupations, though, maybe he will be demoralized and separate peace. I think the war is just between the Pope and Liege. Horse population boom. Cool. Colonialism with England, did it just say? I should have read that. Yeah. Influence increasing in the Genoan region is very nice. Because it's going to give us a little bit more cheeky, a little bit of cheeky wealth, trade power, trade income. Ooh. Okay. Not even going to read the other one. We just lost a crap ton of manpower. Feels bad, man. That feels really bad, man. So the Papal States are low. Let's have a little look-see. So much war score cost, dude. Oh, it's pretty close, but I simply don't think we can make it. Yeah. So, it's kind of priority to take that, as it's in Genoa. We're going to be taking that. We have to wait for the peace out here. And then, I mean, that's probably enough, honestly. Yeah. Let's take one more just to make sure that we can take it all. But I guess this is going to be our mission until our truce comes up with the Pope. 75 is nice. Now, where is Rum? Okay. It's a Turkish accepted culture, so I guess so. Yeah, that's a bloody good... That's going to give us a lot of wealth here. How much Diplo? Oh, no, it's all admin. That's a shame. Still, it's not the worst. Going to do this here, guys, because our war resolution's essentially at 0. And, yeah, admin's getting up really high, so we're going to do that. But that is going to... We're going to be really close. I suspect after this war, because of this this has already been stated up, we're going to have 200. We need 5 more force limit to get a potential for a large army. Which helps us get that Splendor. And that Splendor is really important. I wish we were getting it faster than we are. For both the yearly absolutism, but also the 5 admin efficiency. Both really nice. I guess let's go fight Bohemia. You know what? I need this bloody fort to take that province as well, don't I? Let's keep a stack here. still have separatism in Antioch. That silk. Oh, baby, that's so good. That probably gave us a lot of wealth there. There's already a manufactory in Aleppo. Beautiful. And now I feel more comfortable about developing this province, which I've got a university there, and apparently they've already built a new manufactory for me. That's fantastic. Who was it that owned this? It was the Mamluks, wasn't it? That was so wealthy. They've built manufactories in areas that it's not even exactly optimal to build them. But I'm not complaining, because we don't have to invest that 500. It's already invested for us. And we just get to reap the rewards. A lot of little friends nearby, so I'm hoping to just charge in here on Vienna. Austria's looking really, really orthodox, which is cool. Wow. Converting huge swaths of land like that is nice. That's kind of what we're talking about. This one's an interesting one with the amount of land that we have to integrate. But I hate spending one yearly admin. Definitely worth considering though. 20%, that's a very big trade-off, especially if we feel like we can get, you know, Ming, for example, and continue integrating a large amount of land. Not a big fan of the rest of these policies. Nearer towards the end of the game, I'd be willing to take military ones in a pinch. Nice. Yeah, so we probably have near the amount of war score we have already. If he would just peace out this guy, that we could get, you know, closer to ending this war. Okay, you know what? I'm kind of worried about taking land here, guys. I mean, I would like to take more land. I think Nitria is kind of free enough. Damn, we took that fort quickly. It's for level 3 fort. We took that really quick. Damn. Hang on a second. Let's declare this war. So that we're already at war with Bohemia. Yeah, he's going to join this war as well, but actually, I don't mind. He's going to rejoin us, ain't he? I think so. Oh, no, it was a guarantee. Aha, well played. I didn't even realize that. I was going to take his money, but then I wasn't too worried about fighting him actually in hindsight because we were dealing with his forts. Were being irritating for us anyway, so I was just going to separate piece him a second time to get this war over with, going for the full annexation here. But the fact that that was a guarantee meant we dodged it entirely, which is pretty cool. There's fort level 1 in both of these provinces, which hopefully will take fairly easily. Quickly. Okay, look, Brabant, you've got all the war score you're going to get here, mate. Peace them out now, okay? Piece of the pappy out, please. Okay, he did piece them out. Very nice. So let's check once the capital falls. Yep. Just going to say that we need that. It's a shame how much war score it's worth, but there you go. That's what we're going to go for. Which will result in a shorter truce time, and then we're going to be annexing... Oh... We could complete this sooner than I thought, thanks to that guarantee. What I could do is take as much as I can, like that, and then fight Ferraria, and we should be able to take these other two in a separate piece. The issue with this, of course, is we're going to get a ridiculous amount of aggressive expansion, but let's do it. I think we're strong enough. We've been strong enough for some time, so it is the point that we go ham. We go ham at this point, guys. I like that. That's going to allow us to complete our mission quite quickly here, and I hope to grab the mission to kill Tunis as well once our truce comes up. So this is 66 overextension. That's one thing I have to keep into consideration. Keep into consideration, or take into consideration rather. So how's France's war exhaustion? 2. A little bit sketchy there how he lost his capital quite quickly. But there you go. I think this drilling turns off when I declare a war, does it, guys? Similar to army maintenance. Okay. And hold us out, get wrecked. Love it, love the money. Ooh. We can force religion. Probably worth pushing on to force his religion, considering we do want to go for one faith. Any Orthodox nations that we can create is real good, I would say. Okay, so that's 75 overextension. How much is this going to cost us in overextension? I guess we'll just take what's left. Might only be one province. Yep. I don't see why not to take this, though. We could kind of fight the whole coalition, like, together. We have truce with some of them, so here we go. Boom. Huge, huge chunk of land. But, you know, we're pushing ahead in admin as good as time as ever to take it. And the intention, of course, is to get a nice reward. How about we give this to our little friend? It does actually... Oh, we're at war. Yeah, I like that. Just skimp a little bit, as we do have quite some Diplo, and we integrate a little bit more efficiently. I'm going to give that to my little friend, which also helps out Liberty Desire a little bit, because he's right on the verge there. So we're at 75.6. That would put us over, so we're just going to take the 1. Byzantium is already Orthodox. We now border France, which irritates us a little bit, both nations, but that's alright. I really would like to force religion on this guy. He's getting close, as we appear to have 100% at him. Yeah, this war was definitely worth it, though, even though we only took one province, for the money. sooner we pay off these debts, these loans, I'm not going to be so worried about our inflation. And we're going to be spending it very economically on things like these. Feels good, man. He must have some troops around, or a little occupation around that I can't see at the moment in Holt, because he's not demoralized enough, even though we've 100%ed him. How frustrating. Where are you? No idea. Yeah, so I'm waiting till we core up these provinces, guys. Oh, the Pope stopped guaranteeing him. No, I guess he became too powerful or whatever. Damn it, that's a shame. Damn it. Our hopes of going back in against the Pope have kind of been ruined. Unless, of course, he allies somebody. We could do something fairly creative as well. Potentially. Like fighting one of Lithuania or Poland's allies. Yeah, we got few and far between options. And then making, like Bohemia rather. Lithuania and Bohemia as allies. Like maybe Bavaria. And then making Bohemia co-belligerent to call in the Pope. Something like that. Aha, there's Anhalt's troops. Okay, let's go kill them if we can. And that will completely demoralize him. Either way, he's pretty close to just accepting. Nice. Cool. More Orthodox lands. Feels good. Oh, wow. This guy has some cash as well. Cool. Beautiful. People been hoarding some cash, man. Damn. That's our last loan. Awesome. That makes me feel really good. Get our light ships up. We got a lot to do. We got a lot to do, but I think priority is that. Antioch. Yep, beautiful. That's where we're going to put some of our Diplo points into. But honestly, the last thing I'd like to do here first is convert it to our religion. We still have 2.5 separatism. But did I say religion? Race, rather. What is it? What am I thinking? Culture. Yes, I want to change the culture before we develop, or else it's going to cost an awful lot to change the culture. And we want to spread the Greeks further than just the Balkan region here. But sick. That was pretty cool. Pretty productive in terms of time. Making a lot of money there from those wars. I love it. So let's give this guy... How close are we to converting that? Very close. Let's just finish that up, I guess. And hand this province off. Have him core it up for us. And then I'm going to be integrating this guy as soon as I can, which is in 6 years. Oh, I'm converting that. I did not realize. Alrighty, there we go. So that's a nice little province to fight the Poles with as well when we declare this war. Who's not a valid rival? Feels bad, man. That feels so bad, man. Jeez. It's a good time to go in for the reconquest, guys, against Spain, because we've spent quite some admin, and still, I would not feel too bad about stating up some territories. How many states do we have available? A lot. We got a lot to be ready to state up. So that's going to be our next move. I'm pretty much going to do that right now. We've got no war position, so I'm going to declare on Spain. He is fighting, I guess that's South America. He's fighting in South America, so hopefully he's a little bit derpy. Got his units spread around a bit, and of course my plan is to focus out Poland first of all, and then just rush down. We can now walk throughout all of Europe, basically down into France, into the Iberian Peninsula, and planning to 100% him, of course, on behalf of Aragon. Probably can't take this all in one war, but it'll be interesting to see just how much we can take. I should definitely continue doing this while we can. We're ahead in military, which is perfectly appropriate. This is pretty much going to be the best way that we get absolutism. And we have potential for a large army. Fantastic. So it shouldn't be too long here before we get that yearly absolutism, as we're now gaining how much splendor? We gain 5 monthly. 5 monthly. So it should not take too long. We don't really have many other options. This one will inevitably be done. I guess trading companies. We could actually get some trading companies as we expand, but yeah, pretty hard to get these ones. You need 5 promoted cultures. We couldn't even do that if we did just promote everything, that we have. I hope you guys enjoyed that for an episode, and next episode, going in to feed Aragon, of course. We've got a lot of subjects, guys. Probably Aragon not yet, because we need to take the whole thing. But I'm going to begin integrating this guy as well as Austria here fairly soon. I will look out for an opportunity to reconquest Tyrol, but I'm not too upset if we don't do it either way. So awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. Really enjoying this, and I hope you are too. Haha, Orthodox expands via Russia. Beautiful. I'll see you next time.